Right, and this is me carrying sort of almost straight on, and I've kind of lost my thread. But no, I was talking about the sociological phenomena that occur, that is and are taking place, and that's, and not just sociological, but organisational, functional, clean and tidical, all that shit. It's literally every single area of my life in a very, very deep way, in a way that whenever it's described always seems like one of those things, because you always are referring to one of those things because you always focus on one of those things. And there's so much more background around it. And that leads me quite nicely into another conversation I had last night with mental health did come up a lot last night, like it always does. But he or she said that they watched and said some stuff that was really encouraging. Again, like I've said with the PMs, that it's not always directly relatable. What I'm saying, that's good because it's individualized then, and you can always swap out some of the names and situations or some of the elements of it, and you're going to come up with the same thing. And that's a lot of one of my 5 core principles. I don't even know if there's 5. What is a core principle? Is it like a principle that makes you go core? But yeah, no, so that was really encouraging as well. It was really encouraging as well, and they were like, fair play for putting it out there in that way, and that's really good because it's lovely to hear because it is kind of. I know this is weird. I know this is weird. I was gonna make this comment on one of my singleness videos. I don't know if I did, but I know that in and of itself, just making these videos would put a lot of women off going out with me. I don't want to end up on one of your fucking videos. Because at the moment, I don't know how they wouldn't. I'd have to have them on here with me. That's what I'd do. I've just made it even harder to get a girlfriend. That's okay. It's the way to make sure you find the one is to really make it fucking almost impossible for everyone to be your girlfriend. That seems to be the way that my fucking subconscious has decided to live my life. but yeah, it was good to hear that. But I also spoke later with the same person about that thing, about all of the connections and how so many people have got so many of those, not just connections like family, close friends, partner type connections, but just with the world around them, just in being and doing something and whatever. And a lot of those connections for me are actual fucking battlegrounds, mate. Actual fucking battlegrounds. They're not fucking connections. And I'm never allowed to say shit like this without everyone going, I get that too. Everyone needs to stop doing that. If you've said you want to listen to someone, if all you've got to say is, I get that too, in a stroppy voice, you're not helping. You're not. But and again, it was like he or she seemed. All right, it was a he. I won't say who it was though, because he said it's like he just likes to watch, and that's cool. That's cool. I wouldn't put pressure on anyone to fucking interact or whatever, because I know it's a sensitive subject, and not everyone wants to say, "Hi, I'm one of those people too." But it's just beautiful that he fucking watches. Yeah, it is. But again, it was like it just could see that he grasped that there was something of an extra element that made it that I'm not saying I've got it worse than everyone else. It's just actually there's some times where there's a difference, which is a very notable difference, and it causes a significant impact. But society, being the little bitch that it is, will say, you're not the only one with problems. I hate that expression. I hate it. When people say you're not the only one with problems, or we all suffer too. What they mean is I suffer too. What's actually been happening is they see themselves giving you some sort of sympathy, and they think, I'm not getting any of this. No one ever gives me, no one ever listens to me about this stuff. I go through this. Because you can hear in their voice. You're not there. And it's like, why have you suddenly reverted to being a 9-year-old? Have you ever heard that child voice in adults' voices? You do a lot. You do a lot. You know, and again, I'm only referring to all the contentious times, but God, there's so many. Unless I'm talking to someone like the girl I was chatting to about fucking amino acids and cosmic fucking shit, and like DNA as well. That one's fascinating. When you read up on how a cell's made, and the DNA unwinds to this specific bit, and then this messenger RNA comes along, and it photocopies that little bit, and then it takes it over, and then it's got the codons for the cell. And then you think, and just where is all this happening? Sorry. These multitudinally regrowing skin cells and regrowing stomach cells and fucking la. Where's all this happening? And how does an acid know what to do? It's an acid. It's messenger RNA. It's ribonucleic acid. RNA. It's an acid. None of acid's got a head, a brain. How can they follow instructions? But that kind of stuff, where weirdness meets science, and you know, all of that kind of shit. Oh yeah, that I can do. That I can do. Those connections I can make. Being the clown is a connection I can make. And it's not just, you know, connections like I see you and I feel you. It's more like just feeling like you exist, like you're not a fucking ghost. And again, there's a metaphorical ghost, isn't there? It's like, I feel like a ghost sometimes. It's like, yeah, but imagine that as a fucking underlying state of mind, a state of being that was always there, that you were always fighting. That's the difference, mate. It's not just this shit that pops its head up once in a while. Like when you describe the symptoms of ADHD to someone. Oh, I get that. Yeah, what you mean is you get it now and then, and sometimes for a while, and it can really wind you up. But you don't get it 19 times a fucking day for all of your life. Those really are the differences. I'm not suffering from anything that anyone else hasn't suffered. It's the frequency, it's the intensity, and it's the degree to which it affects your life. I will say that over and over and over and over and over and over again. And if you've been trying to cure people with sentences and it's not working, perhaps it's time to try a new mindset. And start to view things differently. And like I said, when the girl could have been being polite, or she could have been very understanding, or I might have put it differently. There's a load of reasons why. But, you know, if she was being polite, she was being polite in a way that didn't make it obvious that she was being polite. She was just, it was like, just that knowing, I get what you're saying. No, I do get what you're saying, kind of a look. And that's what people fucking need, mate. That's what people fucking need. When they're talking about their pain or their difficulties and shit, all they need is for someone to go, fuck me, boom. I hear that, I feel that. It's one of the most valuable things you can do for anyone. But what we try and do is talk about how we do it. Because that's the way fucking society is a dick. It might as well say, sort of like, oh no, I'm going to listen to you with an open mind because everyone's entitled to their own opinion, even if I do think it's wrong. It's like, that's what I'm on about with how you needn't bother with language, a lot of you lot, because you say so much in your tone of voice and your inquiring eyes, or your responses, surprise, and all of those things. That's how I read people. You give yourselves away. Some of you are like comics. Some of you are like reading a comic book with a big fucking bazam, pow, and you're steeped in denial. And I'm talking to the 90%. I'm talking to the 90%, not the 10% that know what the fuck I'm on about. Yeah. Most people seem to think it's the other way around. I don't know. Like, whenever you encounter any kind of intolerance or fucking judgment, like, oh, ignore them. There's still some people like that. It's like, no, that's the by and largicalness. And that feeling of being ostracized, that feeling of being socially isolated on the edges, or that'll do for now, Mikey. it builds up, drip, 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 and you just end up with this soul going, what the fuck? Why am I so switch off and honourable? Why do people turn on me and suddenly say how out of order I've been, or like whatever? And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It's tiresome. It's wearisome. That's why I'm weary on a Sunday. But I'm cool. I'm cool because I've got some variety of things to do. Like, yeah, it'll be Thursday before I know it. It'll be Thursday before I know it, because I can like start doing like, yeah, I've got some laundry I can do today, get some environmental stuff done, and just I'm going to be up before it's light and showered and fed and all of that, and it's like I'm going to be way ready, like an hour at least before she gets here. And what will be, and then Tuesday I've got more. And actually Thursday, no, I'm not working. I've decided not to work Thursday. I took another executive decision. I think they're going to let me know. I said, if you have 3 really busy days, or if you have people asking, you got the poster up. That was the other good thing about my reading, is that the woman knew my name already, and I'd never met her before. She'd never had an angel card reading, so it's like she'd obviously seen it on the website or on the poster, so something's working. And she did say she put a bit of feedback. I did say, because she was saying that it was brilliant, thank you, that was exactly what I needed. And I said, if you've had a really good experience, would you mind popping a little bit of feedback on the one of the posts? And she said you would, which would be lovely. That's what I'm always going to look for, that, because that's how I'm going to sell. I've always known I've got the character for this. I've always known I've got the ability and the skill. It's a great feeling to actually basically sell a product and not be fucking ashamed. So that is worth fucking 15 quid. It fucking is, because it's real. It's real. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, Thursday. I'm up in the arms. Up in the arms. I'm up in the arms on Thursday, as you can tell. That's why my arm is up here. I'm just illustrating my point with both arms. So yeah, it's gonna be Friday. It'll be the weekend. Yay! I'm actually gonna have a bit of a kind of a week or something. I think. I hope so, man. I hope so. But like reflecting on the mood and like the difficulties in conversations and all of that. This is all stuff I'm building on. It's like, just recognise when and where. And like the times I was chatting one-to-one with people that got me were brilliant. So, amplify the clown to repel the normal. I think that's what I need to do. I think I need to upstage my game a little bit and start speaking a little bit more flamboyantly to people, and just literally be a fucking character, because it will repel the normal. And they'll ask just sort of simplistical questions and stuff, and I can just answer with weirdness and scare them away. That could be something fun. That could be something fun to do while I'm out. I could play games, basically. Just think, how long is it going to take me to fucking screw your head right up about me? Yeah. And then I'd have something to occupy my mind when I'm at parties. I could count them. I could collect them. I could collect how many normal heads I have freaked out with my strange expressions and weird looks in the eye. And just, yeah. That'd be another thing to hide behind. But again, like, my mask is made of me. I don't care about it being a mask. It's made of me. It's not a mask. It's a coping strategy, but it's me. It's all me. So I don't mind it being described as a mask at all, because my mask is homemade, mate, and it's fucking genuine. So it's not really a mask. It's everyone else's mask is what they think others want to see. That's a mask. That's a mask. So don't you be fucking masking me off, you masky little fucker. And I think that shall conclude my thoughts upon the mask for today. And I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and figure out what the fuck is happening in American Horror Story.